Hello, my awesome and amazing Scorpios. It's Mel with Blue Scorpion Tarot here to bring you the very first reading of the brand new year 2023. Happy January 1st of 2023, my awesome and amazing Scorpios. We finally arrived for a new beginning. I'm seeing the Ace of Wands in my mind's eye right now for some reason. I feel like there are a lot of creative projects right now that are surging, let's just say, through your mind right now, Scorpio. Things that you want to accomplish, hopefully to get the next few weeks of the month of January of 2023 up and running. So I wouldn't be surprised if that does kick in. I'm also seeing the Star card. A lot of Aquarius energy I'm picking up on. Social media platforms. Some of you might have had a really great New Year's. Others of you might have stayed home, maybe celebrated with friends. You could have gone out to a fancy dinner. Some of you might have been in a very sad mood. I don't know. I'm picking up a lot of variable energies right now. Okay. So let's see what this new year, how is this new year going to start and kick in for the Scorpionic energy, okay? Calling upon the trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and my Scorpio subscribers to bring in the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth through the power of the numbers, and so it is. And of course, rolling the dice to see what we need to shuffle a deck to. We got the power of number 5. Some of you guys are dealing with a Taurus or a Gemini born in the month of May. The Hierophant may make its presence known. I'm also picking up on the 5 of Cups. Again, there could be some form of guilt, remorse, regret, sadness, or loneliness that's going on right now. But don't give up, Scorpio. Keep the faith. Don't hope. Hope leaves room for doubt. So keep your projects and goals small this week. Make your plans realistic. I know for myself, I kind of had to sit down. I'm personally feeling a little overwhelmed today. I had to work all day and had errands to run. And of course, was starting up a new business on the sidelines, building and growing the channel. And among like so many other projects I have in the works for 2023. So I do try to obviously practice what I preach. So I had to sit down and kind of view what I want this first week to look like. You know, I do focus in on the first 21 days. And then, of course, I try to focus in on 30, 60, and 90-day cycles. That's usually my method. Okay, hang in one second. Toto's being a little rambunctious. Oh, my goodness. Hi, Toto. Want to say Happy New Year? Say Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. We're getting a groom this week. Yes. Oh, so looking forward to it. The weather's been staying pretty decent, so she can handle getting a little bit of a trim up on her face. She's, after her hair starts to grow out, she looks like a little Wolverine or a little Ewok from Star Wars. So keep the faith right now, Scorpio, and keep your projects simple. Very, very simple this week. Power of number 7, the Chariot card. I would love to see racing and charging ahead towards victory, getting your mind conditioned correctly, knowing that you have the power within inside of you to go the distance. However, on a romantic level, you could be dealing with a Cancerian or a Leo born in the month of July. Power of number 7, investment. Where are you going to invest your precious time and energy, Scorpio? Are you choosing to set boundaries this year? Did you leave as many toxic people back in 2022? You know, I think some of you, I know for myself, I've been, off and on going through little mental triggers every now and then. But I've had to realize what, when you're in doubt about something, or, if you feel frustrated or angry or upset and you get triggered every now and then by, family dynamics or narcissistic people or toxic relationships. You have to focus in on, go back to square one. What is your mission? First of all, you got to put yourself first. What is your mission in life? Because God in the universe is going to keep the people around you that need to stay, and he will take away, or if you believe in the goddess, that's fine. God and goddess energy, duality there. We'll eliminate. We'll do the process of elimination. And you just ask the higher power for these people that have weighed you down before in the past, in 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019. Some of you guys, this goes all the way back to the early 2000s. Okay? Some of this residual energy. Some of you may still feel like you're going through this sense of loneliness, but remember, we're here as a community to help each other grow and to succeed. We're here to spiritually and energetically hold each other's hands while we go through our own personal transformations, because we all have a mission. Okay, we all have a mission, and we are meant to do good things, and we're meant to shine our light and also bring positivity into the world, but also showing people how to set boundaries. Can't show people how to set boundaries until we start to set boundaries. You okay, Toto? Okay. Go lay down. We're almost done. Well, not really. We're 6 minutes in. Okay. Well, my goodness. What did you drink your water too fast? You're hacking and coughing over there. Oh my gosh. And you're panting. Okay. I really would like to get done with this reading, please. Thank you. Where's your bone? Here. There's your num bone. There you go. Okay. So keep going the distance. I would love to see the Chariot card. Chariot card's my favorite major arcana in tarot. It's inspirational. Power number 4, we can see the Emperor. Some of you are leveling up, becoming a boss, focusing in on entrepreneurship. Looks like we're going to the power of number 16. Some of you guys are dealing with another Scorpio or possibly an Aries. Capricorn, Aquarius energy you could be dealing with that was born in the month of January. Power of number 6. Gemini and Cancerian energy, born in the month of June. If you're dealing with any of those zodiac signs, power number 14, Temperance, that would be Sagittarius energy. Reconciliation, the Star card, that could be reconciliation, that's a sign of Aquarius. And power number 15, the Devil card, straight up, with sign of Capricorn. So, let's see what's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And there she goes again. Hey, are you going to get this new year started off, Toto? Getting into everything? I think you need to sit on mommy's lap. Yeah. And you just, yeah. Okay. Yep, I know. You get too excited. You get far too excited. Okay, we really have to get this reading done, baby girl. It's been a long day. Okay. Trusted ancestors and my Scorpio viewers and my Scorpio subscribers, this beautiful, awesome day of January 1st of 2023 for my amazing Scorpios. What is the overall energy we need to know about right now for this day and time, please? Woo! Getting out of a stuck position, Scorpio. Sign of Pisces. You could also be straight up dealing with the Pisces. Hanged Man in the reverse. Usually this is when things are stuck in suspension, trying to seek wisdom, clarity, insight, gain a new perspective, but it is in the reverse, which means forward movement. You're not going to feel as stuck anymore, Scorpio. And the only way for some of this stuck energy to get out of the way is by getting very crystal clear. Let's just put it this way. Getting very crystal clear as to what your goals are going to be for January. Just focusing on January right now. of 2023. Don't worry about February. Don't worry about March. Focus in on the present moment. Focus in on what is going on right in front of you right now. Is there anything that you can do in this very moment to take some kind of action? Is it writing an idea down? Do you have to go jump online and research something? Do you have an idea that's been pulsating at you for quite a while, maybe for the last few weeks, maybe it's been the last few months or the last few years? What are you currently doing right now that can shift your energy frequency? Are you meditating? This isn't about doing New Year's resolutions, you guys. To me, resolutions are stupid. Set your goals and keep them small. Okay? Because slow and steady wins the race. So think about this week, the 1st through the 7th, the very first 7 days. What can you do to shift for your business, for your mental health, for your physical health, your eating habits, your exercise routines? Are you taking time out for yourself this week? Have you been giving a lot of time and energy to other people? Right? So reflect. Do a little bit of reflection, write some notes down. Any fleeting thoughts, write it down. Who do you need to call? If you can't call right now in the very moment if it's about a project, is there anybody you can call tomorrow to gain more information? Because we got forward movement here, but I feel like the hangman saying, hey, the dreams and the goals have already been within inside of you. It's just a matter of taking little baby steps. And I've been mentioning this over the last, probably the last few readings. Okay. So, and we are in the 12th minute of this video. This is card number 12. Like I said, some of you guys could be dealing with the Pisces. What is this forward movement with the Hanged Man in the reverse? Moving on. Walking away from something that doesn't serve your highest purpose anymore. Leaving 2022 behind. That stuck energy that you were in, Scorpio, from time to time, you're leaving it all behind. Could be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There could be any one of you walking away from a Pisces, or a Pisces is gearing up to walk away from something or someone, picking up on third-party situation. What is this walking away? You're going to focus in on you, Scorpio. 8 of Pentacles. You're walking away from energy or people or things that made you feel stuck or trapped. And you've been gearing up for this momentum for quite a while. And I feel like what Spirit's saying, are you ready? Are you really truly ready to take on success? Are you really truly ready to have all the abundance that you can possibly imagine that is of your birthright? This is walking into, after maybe having some kind of contemplation for a while, maybe the light bulb clicked on in your head, Scorpio, and now you know exactly what you feel your life's purpose is or what you're meant to do. So now you're walking, leaving behind things that don't serve you, and then walking into a work ethic here. And yes, we are in Capricorn season. So this is the 10th house of the zodiac that we're in right now. So our work life, you may start to feel that the work life is going to shift a bit, Or are you going to put your nose to the grindstone? I'm hearing the phrase ride or die, baby. Ride like the wind. I'm hearing that from Christopher Cross. Ride like the wind. It's time for forward movement. Don't wait for outside forces, outside circumstances to give you permission. You are the only one that gives yourself permission to validate when you're going to take those first steps towards what it is that you're meant to do. So you're walking into faith. Your higher self is ready to walk into faith and belief, not hope. What is this awesome work opportunity, or what's going on here? Somebody may also want to work in on the connection after walking away from a third party. The high priestess, you're walking towards your intuition, what you feel your life's highest purpose is meant to be. Now, some of you guys more specifically may be a tarot reader. You could be a spiritual guru. You could be a witch, a shaman, whatever, you know, or you just have this spiritual side of you that is gearing up to give you appropriate guidance. Trust thyself. Put your nose to the grindstone in January of 2023. Make every day count. Don't have to overwhelm yourself, but, you know, if you can only get to the gym, I don't know, once, maybe 2-3 times a week, hey, that's better than not going. If you can only get to the gym once a week, it'd probably be best to do a little bit more than that. But hey, if you can take that step forward, get to the gym. If it's a matter of, you know, do you need to meal prep? Do you need to do more time management this week? Get into the habit of time management. Do you need to put your house on a different cleaning routine so that you can free up time in other areas of your schedule so that you can put your energy of this Eight of Pentacles into your passions, dreams, and goals? Take the time out and figure out what it's going to be. What kind of momentum are you getting into? Are you mediocre momentum? Are you lazy momentum? Or are you going to hit this ground running? Right? And not be afraid. Not be afraid to take a leap of faith. I'm seeing the Fool card in my mind's eye. Some of you, it's a few months out, where by the end of April of 2023, some of you guys are really going to be evaluating your day in, day out job situation. Because some of you guys are ready to leave. You're ready to leave the current job that you're in right now and do something more or something better, or find a job that actually is going to pay you more per hour. Or at least if it's the same amount of pay, but you're going to be in a healthier work environment. So I do feel that a lot of you will be changing a career or a job or a company for some of you guys at the end of April of 2023. Or you're going to take the leap of faith between April, and I'm seeing the time frame a little bit farther out, but not too much, because I think the energy gets a little hazy after 6 months. But some of you may also leave between April and the end of June of 2023, and you're going to take a leap of faith. So there's a group of you that'll be a little bit sooner, and some of you will leave at the end of June. Now, there's another portion of you that has been pretty content with what you're doing right now, but maybe looking for a very small side hustle, something to bring in maybe an extra $100 a week. Maybe it's an extra $200 a week to do something fun with, just to have fun money. Okay. So this week is about goal setting and structuring from this point forward an effective schedule so that you are being productive, Scorpio. Okay. That's the whole main mission. That's what I'm feeling here. I put my glasses back on. I'm going to see what this high priestess wants to say. Yeah. Don't overthink it. Your intuition, Scorpio, has been probing at you probably for the last 9 days or last 9 weeks. Time to stop overthinking, overanalyzing. That's the reason why this Hanged Man card is in the reverse. Walking on into something new. Or you're going to, get into a side hustle here. Trust your intuition. Don't worry about what other people say. You're going to have your haters, Scorpio. I know I have my haters. I don't know them all by name, but I know I can see some of their faces in my mind's eye. And their words, if they're talking about you, Scorpio, you just pray for strength. You just pray for strength. And to stay mentally focused. Because what I ask for every day from the universe is wisdom, discernment, and knowledge, especially knowledge. Because when you ask for knowledge, listen, you're going to get everything when you ask for knowledge. And if you need to evaluate things in the future, then that's where wisdom and discernment will come in. Especially when it comes to setting boundaries with people. A friend of mine last week said, you know what, don't worry about these people, meaning pretty much my haters. And your haters, Scorpio, they're in your family, really. You might have a couple people that are in your social circle of friends that, they could be jealous of you, okay? But it's your family. If you're doing something really awesome or really amazing, they're not showing you support. You could have had this falling out, and you're still, going through with your ideas. And you find out, people are talking about you behind your back. Listen, this is how you know you're on the right track. If you see yourself getting rewarded by the universe, people give you compliments, they want to take you out for breakfast, or they treat you to coffee, or maybe somebody does something nice for you, and let's just say you're in line at the grocery store and somebody decides to pay all of your groceries. I mean, those are just examples. You know what your heart is, Scorpio. You know how you treat people. And as long as you are treating people fairly, that doesn't mean that you treat the enemy. We have to be very, very, very careful. I know certain religious beliefs will say certain things to love thy enemy, but you have to understand something. The enemy can be highly narcissistic, okay? And narcissistic people do not change their ways. It is a mental health issue that they deal with. It is a disease. Because even your enemies, they will keep trampling over you. They will. So certain belief systems, the verbiage doesn't always work, especially if you have been in toxic, abusive relationships. Love yourself first. Because there are millions upon millions of people in the world that will appreciate you, that will love you for who you are. You cannot please everybody. This is something that we have to come to terms with. It's a very difficult thing for me because I am a people pleaser. But I've had to learn to be like, no. You know what I mean? And it's hard to get that way because it's like you don't want people to look at you like you're the bad guy. But right now, what is of the utmost importance is your career and your goals and what God is asking you to do, meaning the ambition, the driving force. I don't feel that these are over-the-top commands from the universe, But when your soul starts to beat with a passion for life, and you hear that inner calling, to you, it might sound like the voice of God, but really it's your own voice, the voice that is coming from the higher power. Okay. So you have to heed the call, because far too many people are going to try to play mind games. The enemy will always play mind games. They don't care. That's the thing. There will be family members that just don't care, no matter what good you do for them. For some of those bad people that have treated you, wronged you, Scorpio, whatever, okay, their karma is going to be seeing you, for some of you guys, rising to the top. Okay? Right now, stick your nose to your Google Calendar, your physical calendar, and what you're going to set off to do for this week. Only focusing on this week, and then once you get about midweek, start focusing in on the next week. But do not mentally go past January 2023 just yet. If you really want to make an impact for yourself, you can go ahead and write the long-term goals down, and that's fine. But you need to get the smaller stuff done first. Monitor your time on social media, okay? Nothing's changing. Here's the thing. When it comes to Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, especially Facebook, nothing is changing. Everybody's posting the same shit right now, okay? Everybody's going to put their 2 cents in as far as how they feel about the new year and the go get 'em. And okay, a lot of them, you're going to see people over projecting themselves because they want validation. But the truth is that some of these people that you know of, your friends, your family members, the ones that, act or appear like they're so high motivational, every day they're seeking validation. You don't need to do that, Scorpio. You validate yourself first. Remember how I said, if you're going to post with a punch. Post with an impact. Accomplish a goal. Remain silent about it. Do not talk about your day in, day out routine in order to accomplish this goal, because guess what? I hate to tell you this. People don't care at the end of the day, because people are seeking their own validation. You will know fully well be aware of who are your cheerleaders. And this Scorpio community, we are each other's cheerleaders right now. So it's time. I just heard a car honk in the background, so that's confirmation. Us Scorpios, we are our own cheerleaders right now. We are here to help support the Scorpio community. So, what can you accomplish if you can't do something right now, right in front of you, in this very moment? What is it going to take? Do you have to wait till tomorrow and make a phone call? Do you have to do research? Do you have to go somewhere? Where are you going to promote your product? Where, you know what I mean? Get your goals down. I have restructured. Victoria knows this, my assistant. She knows I have restructured over and over and over again. And I had to sit down and I had to look at my schedule differently. I'm still in the process. As soon as I get done with this video, I'm going back to my Google Calendar because I need to make more adjustments. In my mind, I know what I need to accomplish this year. But that's going to happen. I'm already mentally manifesting for the bigger goals that they're already complete. I'm already calling it out to the universe. The larger projects, they're already complete. It's already manifested. Okay? But I have to look at realistically, what is it going to take to get there? And yeah, we do, if you really want to rise to the top, yeah, guess what? You do have to sacrifice a lot of time and energy away from people. Because there's only so many hours in a day, you know? And people are going to think that you're being selfish. It may appear that way, but you're really, when you think about it, you're on this mission. Like, I mean, I'm seeing the movie The Blues Brothers in my mind right now. We're on a mission from God. What is your mission? What is your soul's mission right now? You might have had some of this momentum last year when we went from 2021 into 2022. But you add up the numbers of 2023, 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7. That's the chariot energy, you guys. Forward movement. So it is going to be about victory and successes. Focus in on accomplishing the smaller projects, the smaller victories, and see yourself succeeding. What tasks this week are of the utmost importance? You know, is it a matter of, are you trying to start up a new class? When's registration? Do you have to wait to the spring? Well, what can you do in the meantime before your spring classes start? Do you have a place in your home that you could start setting up an office space for your business, etc.? Do you need to go to Barnes & Noble or the library to go study? If your classes are not going to start up until the spring, what can you do to educate yourself ahead of time so that when you do go to school, you're going to be 5 to 10 steps ahead of the game? Baby steps to success this week. Because you may try to dive into the deep end and you might end up failing. Again, it's a chance, it's a risk. Slow and steady wins the race. But putting your nose to the grindstone. In fact, I'm going to go into the Kipper deck here. Message from the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, high honor. What is of the utmost importance right now, Scorpio? Because your energy is supposed to raise to a higher level. There's some form of recognition and or achievement that may also come in your direction on the 25th of January. Again, only manifesting here and focusing in on January's energy. What is the High Priestess? Trusting your higher intuition for your occupation. We've been talking about occupation since I started this video. What does Scorpio need to do in order to avoid this Nine of Swords mentality? Stop self-sabotaging yourself. Don't be in denial. Don't let anybody steal your dreams away. Don't let the narcissist try to control and take over your mind by snide comments or whatever the case may be. What is the Eight of Cups? You're moving on into the distant horizons and you're going to anchor yourself. See that huge anchor? All those daydreams, Scorpio, your visions, has all been off in the distant horizons. It's because you've been thinking. Now you're going to be emerging. Message from the Hanged Man in the reverse. Privilege. Yes, you're anointed. You're privileged. You have to think of yourself as abundant. Okay? And for some of you guys who got marriage, there's somebody coming in your direction for commitment. There's a message coming in. It's behind the wedding card. There's a message, possibly in the next 7 days. Remember how I just said? Who do you need to reach out to? Who do you need to communicate with? Only focusing on this week. I had indicated the 1st through the 7th. Here's the number 7. But there's also some kind of romantic energy that's also stewing and brewing. Behind that, community. That's like Aquarius energy. Who do you need to reach out to in the community to let people know what it is that you're doing? What are you marketing? What are you networking, promoting, etc.? Spirit is saying this week, put your nose to the grindstone. Streamline your schedule. This is what you got to do. Practicality. There's a lot of not a lot of emotion, except there's enough emotion here to know that, okay, I need to move on. I need to move on from a particular situation. I have to focus in on me, get back into self-empowerment, get back into self-control, and get back into self-concept. Do not let these people in and around you steal your dreams, Scorpio, or think that you're no good, or when they say stupid BS like, well, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are to succeed? Blah, blah, blah. Okay? Listen to the higher calling. You're on a mission. You can call it a mission from God, a mission from the universe, a mission from the goddess, whatever. Maybe there's a specific deity that you work with. Maybe it's a mission from them. Whatever you define it as, okay? Move forward. Move forward. Because, listen, those people, they're not doing anything better. They're not. Some of them are not, they're not even spiritually gifted, okay? And a lot of you Scorpios know that you have strong intuition. Don't worry about being chastised, because that is all that bad energy that people try to send you, that's all going to backfire on them. And a lot of it, their karma will be your success. Your success, without having saying anything, is what will also shut them up. Some of you down the road, may be hard for you to imagine it now, but when those of you who are choosing to rise to the top, going after what it is that you want, some of you guys will have to hire a lawyer who will have to handle certain interactions between you and certain people, because you may not be as easily obtainable anymore, Scorpio. Because if these people couldn't appreciate you when you were there or when you were gone, or maybe some of you moved away from your hometown and your family never reached out to you, or it was sporadic communication, but you never really felt like you belonged in your family, or that you were different, or the black sheep, whatever the case may be. Some of you will get to the point where you may have a mediator or a lawyer that will be the one that they have to go through in order to get to you. Some of you guys will get to a higher level of position, because remember, high honor, high position, a high position in life, because you're privileged. This is the reward from the almighty universe, okay? People are going to be wishing that they were in your shoes. Your family members are going to wish that they were in your shoes. But they're also going to regret how they treated you. Some of them will. Some of them won't. Just keep calling on that inner strength. Because listen, I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to be mentally triggered. Knowing, like, you can speak the truth from your heart, Scorpio, knowing that you never did anything to hurt anybody or to make anybody's life miserable, or, how do I want to say this? You're not out there to be vindictive, and you have family members that are jealous as F towards you. And all you've really wanted from some of these family members, Scorpio, was to be unconditionally loved. But trust me, there are people that are going to love you. They will love you. And once you get to that level of success, that high honor of whatever it is that you're looking for, don't you worry. Your feelings, you're going to be a lot tougher, a lot stronger. Some of you have thought about seeking counsel. Some of you are dealing with some anger issues, So dealing with anger issues and triggers and things like that, find help. There's always going to be somebody out there that wants to help you. Okay? If you feel like you can't turn to your friends, you can't turn to your family members, nobody's emotionally... a lot of you guys are not looking for financial support. It has nothing to do with that. It's really emotional support. And some of you might have gotten sporadic emotional support, and it just wasn't consistent. So right now, your goals are calling you. Your career success is calling you to do something more with your life, to live out your mission, okay? Just focus in on this week. Don't go mentally past the month of January. If you think you can book certain things out for the next 2 to 3 weeks or the full 4 weeks of this month, then go ahead. But always keep reevaluating. Look at the schedule. Is it realistic? Are you accomplishing your tasks? Because you need to feel good about something right now, Scorpio. Feel good about your schedule. Feel good about productivity. Don't overproject. Don't overproject this month. You have to feel that momentum. You have to feel your way into a new phase of momentum. And then next month, when it's like the second to the last week of the month, then you can focus in on that first week of February. What has to get done? Make this the best year. Make this the best year. And every year after this year, it's always going to be the best year for you. Your attitude is what is going to set you apart from those that are lazy, that procrastinate, that have no vision. You have vision, Scorpio. You guys are coming in as the high priestess. But Spirit's saying, stop this. Stop overthinking, overanalyzing. Stop worrying about what other people say about you. If they're talking negatively, if they think you're bad, if they think you're evil. Listen, nothing in their life is that much better. They're not doing anything spectacular. They're doing the same thing that they've been doing for the last year, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years plus, okay? I'm hearing, who is that? John Lennon. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Yeah, you are a dreamer, Scorpio. But Spirit's saying it's time to start anchoring these dreams of yours. So, that's pretty much what the cards have to say. To me, It's very black and white. Set your intentions this week. Set your goals. Who do you have to call? Do you have to email somebody? Harness the energy of your schedule. Don't overbook yourself. Carve out time. If there's a realistic time throughout each day where you can seek knowledge or network, promote, market, whatever it is that you have to do for this major change. Okay? Because you're privileged. You're anointed. All right? Don't self-sabotage and don't let these negative people from 2022 and yesteryears past drag you down. Okay? There's no more time. There's no more time or space anymore for those people. There is no contract in this lifetime that you are bound and chained to anyone or that you have to talk to anybody. There are no contracts that you personally signed to say, oh, I always have to talk to my narcissistic mother, or I have to talk to my narcissistic sister, or I have to talk to that narcissistic coworker of mine. There's no contract. You did not sign anything. The only mission, the only thing that you have to sign is your soul's contract to live the best life ever. In truth. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me and do it through the power of the numbers, you can hit me up at bluescorpiongifts@gmail.com. My awesome and amazing Scorpios, again, if you saw my community post, you guys, we reached over 18,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. We've been building up this channel since October 29th of 2019. I cannot thank you guys enough from the bottom of my heart for all of the generosity, for your amazing comments, for being the awesome and powerful Scorpios that you are. I'm so proud of all of you. I really, truly am. And to all of my clients that have booked a personal reading with me over the last few years, from the time that I got on YouTube up till now, thank you so much. And you guys know that I want only the best for you. So I send you a lot of blessings. Send your blessings back to me. And we're going to make it through. We're going to make it through always, Scorpio. Okay? So until next time, take care.